then come ring your bell. Like I need a ward, wait until I score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on fours, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor, in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. 4th down, 4 yards, put it all on the line. I am not worried cause it is our time. I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just wanna see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we came to get. That's a little money and a trophy and nothing they gon' respect. We don't care who the best, we don't worry who was next. We gon' put them boys to rest like a Tempur-Pedic bed. I'm ahead of the rest like I came without a net. They gon' say it under breath, I'ma say it with my chest. I got it wrapped like a toga, put the whole team on my shoulders. Hold up, wake these boys up, call me soldier, soldier. Flow feeling colder, some call it polar. You don't wanna box me, I'm feeling cocky. Hair stocky, leave him floppy, face naughty. Talking all aki, think he big poppy, then I'll chop him down like karate. I see none of you here can stop me. It's obvious, you too sloppy, cheap copy. I'm Rocky, leave his eyes all glossy, but in the end zone is where you can spot when I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
It's the National Football League on EA.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive.
They'll be led out by the rookie who played his college ball for the Pitt Panthers. That's Kenny Pickett.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right. I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
Looking to throw right away, Pickett.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 as a 21-yard line.
Here's Pickett.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Daron Payne collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Now Pickett.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time.
They'll be led out by the first overall pick from a couple of drafts ago, former Clemson Tiger Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior, whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and he's doing everything in his power to follow through.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Lawrence. Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 23 carries, 114 yards, and a score.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Lawrence. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now Lawrence to throw. A dump off to Elliott. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And a 3 and out on that 1st drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that 1st drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a 2nd opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cook. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Try him with Pickett here on 3rd down. That's caught right side by Mims. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Now it's Lockett. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards.
And it will be Falcon football.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott.
To the 43, 2nd down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and
8. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Inside give to Elliott. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Lawrence.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
First and 10, here's Pickett.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, he obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Brooklyn?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
To about the 35, 2nd down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
First carry now for Joshua Kelly, the former Bruin.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The Buccaneers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Pickett.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to 1st down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a 1st down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
Well, an unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play, move on.
2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st down coming up. That's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run. Throwing on 2nd and 14.
Pickett. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here's Cook again.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd down.
Pickett.
His pass caught at the 4. That'll go for a gain of 7. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Pickett.
Touchdown! Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football. And right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone. And they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Man, this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Lawrence. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Lawrence. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
He hits his target, Lockett.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam! Puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
Lawrence going to throw again.
And the catch made by Hopkins.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Up the middle, here's Elliott.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence.
He's got the connection to Cooper. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Zeke going to get it on the option.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence.
He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
The give is to Elliott. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Now Lawrence. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
This drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for them end with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They were winners last week in that game against Kansas City, and they are on top right now as well. They've got it 1st and 10.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. To throw again on 2nd down. Pickett. And he finds Tyler Kroft. First target, first catch at a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Able to connect with Mims. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. This punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season. Right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. Lawrence. Back to Elliott, and he's got him again. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Lawrence will throw. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Now Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Complete to Robert Tunyon. A gain of 7. First down, Falcons.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this one is incomplete. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And it's the Bears who have the lead. A touchdown pass for Trey Lance in that one. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Alvin Kamara, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Falcons. And despite the fact that they're down on the scoreboard, they were able to have some success throwing the football in that opening half. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they did not have quite the same amount of success in the passing game that their counterparts did, as you get a look at the numbers there.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A give to Elliott, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Lawrence to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
The whole idea of the screen pass is to fool the defense in a big way and create a big play.
They weren't fooled.
Not 1 second, not 1 bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage?
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
They start the drive with Cook. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Off play action, Pickett.
And Cook has it, left side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Pickett on 3rd and 1. Able to complete this to Shenault. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Pickett to throw on first down. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll throw again with Pickett.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they'll get him down right around the 16. From the 16, Pickett. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins.
And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
They'll run with Cook. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, and obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more?
Cook.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. Yeah. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go to Elliott again. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. From the 27, Lawrence. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Pickett now on 1st down.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
On first down, Lawrence. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. On second down, Elliott. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Now Lawrence. And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's fourth down. And his kick is indeed good, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are. But what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. Over the middle, he's got Shenault.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up the first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Daron Payne picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. The Bucs on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be third and forever.
Pickett will look to throw it here. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
It's caught. Lockett. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tonyan.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Elliott. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Inside give to Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. A 20th carry here for Elliott. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On the option, here's Elliott.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 2nd and 5 now. Lawrence. That one complete to Elliott. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. It feels pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Lawrence will throw.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab.
And the Falcons will add to their fourth quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a two-score game and a solid lead.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes this a 9-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a two-score deficit. To the air on first down with Pickett. Finds his man on the out route. It's Shenault.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on second down.
Pickett
setting up the screen for Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Back to throw. Pickett.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And I think we're probably seeing him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
Boswell good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do you do?
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TV. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Oh, good-looking return set up here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down 21-16, 2:11 to go. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10.
Lawrence will try again after the pick 6. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. 2nd and 5. Now Lawrence to throw. This complete to Lockett. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Lawrence. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the Bucs have just about sewn up this football game. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Here's Cook again. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Pickett. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 40-second mark, and that should be enough to put this one on ice.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Buccaneers, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss.